Alright guys, jumping right into League for Teleport Sphere, and good morning. Ronso Fangs taking on the Guado Gories. We are taking on the Kilika Beasts, and the Luca Goers taking on the Bhed Psyches. So let's jump in. So we got a few good techniques here. Let's see what we can actually learn. It is the Kilika Beasts, so obviously they've got quite a few normally. You got the volley shot, you got the volley shot would be so good. It would be insane. Genuinely, it would be the nuttiest ever. Anti-nap on Vorja. We should all pretty much be able to learn that. That shouldn't be a big deal. And then, yeah, I think that's good. I don't know. The pool of techniques is kind of limited because it is the Bhed Psyches. It's a little bit tougher to learn techniques. A little bit tougher to kind of grow experience because we have very little technique. But you know, we try whatever we can, right? Like that's all we really can do. So we're gonna pass to Eigaar. I feel like maybe I should have taken the tackle instead and drawn Vorja further away from Eigaar, but I think we'll be fine. Worst case scenario, we just kind of whiff the shot and then we move on with life. Oh, looks like it might not have mattered because Deem already just says no anyways. So it puts us in a bad spot. Deem gonna have to encounter Cam here. I guess this is fine. I'm not sure what the risk is here because Iskin does have the 29 shoot. I accept that, but Nimrik's also a monster with 28 catch. So I mean, Iskin's gonna have to be really, really close to do any sort of damage, any sort of really pose any sort of threat, right? Like that is the issue. There's just too much going on. Yeah, we're gonna pass all the way to Eigaar. And Nizru has generally a lower catch here. 19 catch is not very good, and we should definitely be able to take that out fairly easily. I was really thinking we were about to go be put to sleep there. That wouldn't have been preferred, obviously. But we prevailed. We survived. We did not lose the ball. It's all good stuff. So you got Vorja with the ball here. Going to be pushing midfield. I mean, it's okay. Venom Pass goes through. Barrack should be able to block this. And I'm actually going to push right side. I'm hoping that Blappa can set up for an attempted goal. Because Nizru is such a low catch amount right now, I think anyone can score. And as I mentioned before, Blappa's actually kind of behind. Like genuinely, Blappa is a little bit behind on the experience train we got going on. And he's a little bit more love than he currently is getting. So we'll set up, go for the shot. And this is looking really good. I mean, I don't see a world where they stop this, but yeah, maybe. Maybe they're actually really good. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it myself. Cool. Gonna have Blappa tackle through. Vorja past Iskin. They're not doing too bad, right? This is actually pretty decent. I kind of want to let this happen, but also, no. So part of me that was like, okay, let's see. But then the other part was like, how about we see them get shut down? That is the dueling parts of my mind of like, do we let this happen? Do we not? The Venom Pass wasn't something we had tech copied that I know of, so we don't let that happen. And I figured we would have just blocked it anyways, right? Like, it would have just meant that Eigaar got the ball, and then Eigaar doesn't need it, so it doesn't make sense to push for that kind of situation. Yeah, we're going to make this 3-0. So you got Vorja with the ball here. Only a minute left. Gonna push on Blappa. Not a terrible idea. Well, maybe a terrible idea. I don't know. It's tough to say. Like that's a decent. It's significantly harder to get through Barrack and then somewhat harder to get through Eigaar. So it's not a terrible idea, right? Like, it's not a terrible play. It's just like you kind of just, overall, I would say they don't have good options. So any option was just gonna be okay, right? Like, it's like, like the options they have are to play like I play and not force a midfield encounter. But the AI 100% of the time, I mean, I'll bet my life on this, but 100% of the time they're gonna be forcing that like encounter at some point. They're never going to go duck behind their own goal or anything like that, right? Like, that's never going to be a thing they do. I don't know. I've played a few games of Blitzball, so I feel like I've never seen that yet. If they do, that'd be actually kind of cool. Like, oh, they're doing something different. What are they doing? What are they thinking? But yeah, level 33 Blappa, more HP, pass, shoot, block, catch. Level 53 Barrack, more HP and pass. So that's good stuff. And I think we actually are going to keep these positions. I want to continue trying to cultivate Blappa into a player that's, you know, somewhat impactful. Like, I want him to just do more, right? And the only way to do that is to make him do more now. This is definitely a good level up game for Blappa, because there's not a really serious team against him, and he can do whatever he needs to do. So you're gonna see Vorj just start with the ball here, push midfield, and go for the shot immediately. Okay, that's fine. And then let's have some fun here. Let's just stop a little bit. Pass to Eigaar. Oh, I should have done Blappa. That was my mistake. Alright, stop. Pass to Blappa. I think actually, in terms of getting experience and stuff, I'm going to still try for that. But I also want to get crazy with it. And I want to try for this anti-venom that Vorja has equipped. I don't care if we sleep Larbite. I don't care about Larbite's feelings in general. So, I'm cool with whatever we got to do to him. So we're going to do some passing between Barrack and Blappa. I know it's a little bit odd because Barrack's already a monster with his levels. Like, he's in the 50s and everyone is like still in the 30s. Like, it is very clear that Barrack has won. He is the greatest. But I want to force him to do something about the anti-venom, like whatever we can do to get that. So this is a weird position to kind of be in, but I think it's fine. I like how I talked about, like, we're going to keep the same position because we're going to be scoring with Blappa, and 2 minutes in we haven't even attempted to get in position to score. It's tough because I want this anti-venom to, like, actually go off, right? Like, I want that to occur, but we have not seen it yet. We've got a lot of HP. So we can just keep on doing it if we need to. It's not even a problem. Watch it be like, you know, players too low of a level. Man. The Venom Pass 2 has a good chance of occurring too. It's like 70%, but it's not happening any longer. It's just not. And there's so many odd things that can happen where, like, Vorja doesn't touch the ball, the anti-venom doesn't trigger. Like, there are genuine concerns here, but let's see what we can do to get past him. Nimrok learns anti-venom. 110%. That is what I needed to see. Okay, perfect. It's Nimrok, so I want him to get anti-venom. He's a goalie. He's got very few relevant techniques. Anti-venom is a relevant technique, right? It's the ability to avoid poison. It's very important for him. But looks like we will miss. Dean will claim the ball. We're still 3-0 up, so, I mean, this game's over, essentially. We'll tackle through. The nap tackle should be more than enough. Then we'll pass right back to Blappa and give him the opportunity to score. All in all, like I mentioned, it's not a very tough game. It's not a very, it's not a nail-biter, to say the least. It's just, you know, doing whatever we have to do to get experience, get the techniques, get whatever we need, right? That's the important part. We are going to go up 4-0. So we tackle through. Vorage does retain the ball. Pass to Iskin. This could be good. If we get some sort of technique out of whatever they're going to do here, this could be good. It's tough to say because they're probably going to encounter way too many people. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm going to let this happen. You pass to someone. Pass to Larby. Okay. You're running out of time. And you probably should have gone for the shot there because now you're going to encounter everyone. Oh. Well, that was lame. Okay. Well, time's up. That could have been cool, but then it wasn't. A little bit of experience for them. Level up for Nizarut. A little bit of experience for us. And anti-venom for Nimruk. So that's good stuff. 100% I'll take that. So Guado, Gories, and Fangs tied up 1-1. We win 4-0. And the Goers win 3-1. Cool. Perfect. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.